In March of 2021, U.S. BCLA made history with the first ever all-female box tournament.
Hey guys, we can take it from here. Rewind that back. In March of 2021, us ladies made history alongside U.S. BCLA when we played in the first ever all-female box tournament held in the U.S. And we think it's a really big deal.
This is an absolute dream of mine to be a part of this. Just to make history today, this is the first all-female box lacrosse tournament in the United States. We're changing the game, we're changing, honestly, level of play and the creativity that you're gonna see either at box or on the field.
It's no secret that boys have been playing box lacrosse as a way to up their field game for a while now. We just want you to know the same opportunities are available for us girls too.
Lacrosse is fast-paced, high-scoring, hitting, aggression, fun. We play, we get better every day. It's something to work towards. It makes you a better person. It makes us better leaders on and off the field. It gives us that opportunity to really find ourselves through the sport.
Unlike some other girls' sports, box lacrosse rules are the same for boys and girls. We wear the same gear, use the same stick, and get to experience the same level of contact.
One of the reasons I wanted to try box is because it's a lot more aggressive, and I like that. I like being able to hit and being more of a contact sport. That's definitely one of the major things that pulls girls to play box lacrosse is the contact.
I mean, I was a little nervous, but I was so excited. Well, after that first hit, I was like, oh, I can do this easy. It was so nice.
At first, I was nervous about getting hit, but my confidence grew over time, and now super stoked to keep getting on the field.
In all these girl sports, you can't be as aggressive as men's. I've never thought that was fair because I think girls are just as aggressive as guys and we can play just as hard as them. So I like that because you can do that in box.
It's so empowering for these girls, and to be young like that and to be able to have that sense of empowerment is huge. No matter who you are, what you look like, you put on those pads, you get out there and you can dig in, and it opens the doors to say, you know what, I can do that too.
There may be a stigma that girls don't want to hit or they don't want these deep pockets, but I think these girls, they really should be playing this game for their speed and for that contact and to build, honestly, ultimately, their confidence on and off the field.
The thought of, I got knocked down, but I can get back up again, it really is a confidence booster. It's shown me that I can take a shove, and that made me more confident.
Yeah, I think it gives me confidence to be who I am and not change because other people want me to. Just to be confident in what I do and how good I can be, and makes me improve on my self-confidence and just on the game of lacrosse in itself.
Lacrosse has 100% helped me be more outgoing and stuff because I'm usually so shy, but now I'm whatever, it doesn't matter.
Before I started playing box, I was very self-conscious. But then when I started playing box, it was like an emotional switch and everything just clicked. My mental health went up, started becoming more happy. It's definitely a fun game. I love playing it, so 10 out of 10 recommend.
Okay, ladies, head over to usboxla.com to see the next time we can make some more history.
Welcome on in to another broadcast here on BC Sports TV. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just moments away from the start of another final here from our channels and our airwaves from the BC Women's Box Lacrosse Provincials. Next up on the docket is the U17A division, as it's the New Westminster Salmon Bellies facing off against the undefeated Burrards. New West with a record of 2-1 coming into this game here, after earning wins over the combined team of Langley and Surrey, taking them down 7-3, and going perfect against the Coquitlam Adanacs, a 5-0 win over them. Their only loss in this tournament, coming up against their opponents here tonight, the Ridge Meadows Burrards, who they lost to 6-1. Those Burrards come into this one, as I mentioned, undefeated, 3-0, taking down these Salmon Bellies, as well as the Coquitlam Adanacs 7-3, and the Langley Surrey team 8-6. So we'll see how this one shapes up, but we are underway in this gold medal game. New West grabbing the first possession off of a clean face-off win, and they go right to work offensively here. So they go righty strong on the first set, swing pass far side. They'll survey along the perimeter, spin move to get underneath, the shot towards the goal, and the first save of the game for 0-0, Maddie Young, as she drops down low to take away any rebound as well. She'll start off some transition. So there's the full court press from New West, but Ridge Meadows able to get away from that, thanks to Emma Jean Robertson stretching the floor here. There's a shot and a save from the opposing 0-0 for the Salmon Bellies, Margaret Galloway, taking that one in her crest and sending her team the other way over center quickly. Here come the Bellies. On the wrong side of the floor currently is Kaylee Schumacher. She'll head off for a change now. Get some fresh legs on. 5 seconds to shoot. Fake shot. Now there it is from the outside. A heavy one saved there by Maddie Young. And again, she hangs on to the rebound and starts off some transition. Looking for a target. Now she'll find one, as it's been a day full of gold medals here from the Mission Leisure Center, and that will continue by the end of this one, and one more to come as well, as we continue to bring free lacrosse all day long. There's a shot and a save by Galloway. Loose ball ends up along the far sideboards, grabbed by the Burrards. Fresh 30. So they send it back up top. Nice stutter step move through the middle. A bouncer goes wide. Loose ball again, grabbed by Ridge Meadows. Still 15 seconds to work with on the shot clock. Skip pass down low, cutting to the crease was 20 in blue. That was Claire Catherwood. Good stick check, however, from New West. A high hit there, no call, and the Salmon Bellies get over center, breaking free of that pressure. And you can already tell they've come to play with speed here, especially the likes of Maddie McLeod. Her wheels getting over center quickly. She battles for the loose ball here and grabs it. Stick check there, however, by the Burrards. And that turnover will send them over center if they can also break free of this pressure, which now they do. Physicality picking up early in this one as Ridge Meadows looking for some space. They find one up near the blue line. Again, a stutter step move, a shot and a save by Galloway, hanging on to the rebound as well. Here's the aforementioned Maddie McLeod. Sidearm feed over center. An errant pass goes all the way down to the Ridge Meadows goaltender, Maddie Young, who looks for a breakout target near her own team's bench. Sends a bouncer in that direction. Now Ridge Meadows gets over center. Here come the Burrards. Fresh legs off the bench. So they work it around the outside. Pass through the middle, a quick chance, and a bigger save there from Galloway, again shutting the door. And the turnover there on the breakout will send Ridge Meadows back to the offensive side of the floor quickly. No defensive shift necessary there for the Burrard. Skip feed picked off by McLeod. One defender to beat on her wrong side of the floor, but going in alone, she'll circle behind the net, take a big hit behind said net, defended well by the Burrards. Big hit there from New West, and a delayed call now coming up against the Salmon Bellies. As Young now gets onto the Ridge Meadows bench, so they'll go 6-on-5 here. The late player off the bench works her way into the play now. Individual drive going down low. Save there by Galloway. And the first penalty of the game will go against the Salmon Bellies. From coast to coast, youth to college, U.S. Boxla is the largest box lacrosse program for both men and women in the U.S. Come play at either the U.S. Boxla Nationals in San Jose, California, August 4th to the 6th, or the U.S. Boxla Winter Nationals in Phoenix on February 2nd to the 4th. Check them out online, usboxla.com today. The Ridge power play goes to work now, working it to the lefties first, now to the righties, back up top to the far side. There's a shot, a rip from the outside, and they strike first. Maple Ridge gets the first goal of the game. A low corner rip from the outside, coming from number 12 in blue. It's Caden Sierranen finding the back of the net and grabbing the first goal in this gold medal game. Just over 5 minutes into the opening period, it's 1-0 Ridge Meadows. Face-off goes the way of New West as they work their way into the offensive zone now, down low. Looks like they go righty strong on this set, as surveying the far side there is Zola Ladone. That shot saved by Young. Fakes the breakout pass, now sends one up towards the penalty boxes. Tough one to handle for the intended target. That was Emily Baldwin. She's going to continue to battle here and apply some pressure, but New West is going to go back the other way with a fresh 30. Fresh legs off the bench here. 6 minutes into the opening frame, New West trying to answer the latest Ridge Meadows goal. That shot bounces far side. Goes just wide past Maddie Young. So no reset. Ridge Meadows collects either way near the New West bench, and they work into the offensive zone. Good stick check there by New West as a triple team swarms through the middle. And now the Bellies try to get free of some pressure. A great stick check there from 19 in blue, though. Charlotte Granholm. She single-handedly gets the ball back in favor of her Ridge Meadows team. And she'll stay in play another offensive shift here. There's the screen over top. Nice spin move, faking that, putting a defender on skates. Bouncer hits the New West goaltender in the face mask. And she starts the breakout for this Bellies squad quickly over center. Maddie McLeod dishes and heads off for a change. New West driving through the middle, getting a shot off and a save there by Margaret Galloway, shutting the door. And here come the Bellies now. Still 18 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Pass down low, just out of the reach of the intended target. They'll take it behind the net now. Pass just in and out of the stick of the New West player. Now 4 seconds to shoot. A late bid towards the goal. Loose ball in front of the net, and Galloway cleans it up. Excuse me, that was Maddie Young, my mistake. The Ridge Meadows goaltender. As the Burrards now work into the offensive zone. Fresh legs off the bench. They'll go righty strong on this set as that pass to the far side It's just off the mark. 5 seconds remaining on the shot clock. More than likely just going to have to dump this one down into the corner. That subber goes well wide to the far side. Less of a shot, more of just a dump in attempt. And New West gets over center. Nice spin move, cutting through the middle. Defended well by the Burrards. New West still with possession here. 15 seconds to shoot. 11:30 remaining here in the first period. That shot goes off the mask of Young. Ridge Meadows a little overzealous there, trying to catch New West sleeping on their fast break, but they'll have to turn back and start from their own crease. Which gives New West an opportunity to settle into their defensive formation here as as Ridge Meadows gets over center. Far side feed. So they work the ball down low. Into the corner, they cut through the middle. A blind shot around a defender. Loose ball in front, one-handed pickup. They still have it, and a save there by Margaret Galloway, and a turnover off the interference call will earn Ridge Meadows a fresh 30. They get their motion, cutting through. There's a shot and a save again by Galloway, and she'll hang on to the rebound this time around. Grabbing her team a possession. New West quickly down the middle. That pass intended for a streaking player through the middle, just off the mark. As we approach the halfway mark of this first period, Ridge Meadows up on top. 1-0 through 10 minutes of play so far. They work their way back in the offensive zone. That pass deflected on target. Save by Galloway. And New West goes the other way. Ball jarred loose onto the Burrard side of the floor. They collect and push pace the other way quickly. Pressured near center by New West, but Ridge Meadows able to break free of that, at least for now. But they throw it away down low into the corner. And they try to apply some pressure on the forecheck here, but New West breaks free of that quickly. Long stretch pass just off the mark. Maddie Young grabs that one and will try to send her team quickly the other way, as both teams now having a handful of chances towards the goal. But just one goal to show for their efforts so far. It's the Burrards on top, 1-0. So they work it to the righties. Far side feed now. As Ridge Meadows working it around the perimeter, just 5 to shoot. That shot well wide, ends up in the corner. They got to throw something towards the net there. Good hands to get a handle on that pass, but it was as the shot clock expired. So no harm, no foul against the Bellies, who quickly stretch the floor over center. Odd man rush forming, an odd woman rush forming here. That shot saved and that a play. So we thank everybody for joining us here on the broadcast on BC Sports TV. So we will remain here all afternoon long, bringing the remainder of the gold medal games. I believe there's just one more coming after this, the Women's Junior A game. In these BC Provincials, that pass through the middle, deflected, cleaned up there by Maddie Young. Finds a breakout target to her left. And thanks to Claire Catherwood, she gets it over center. Has to break free of a double team here, though. Spins away from that. Does so successfully, and she'll head off for a change. 7 seconds to shoot now for the Burrards. They pass it through to the middle. Not sure if that was a pass or a shot. Either way, it made its way on target of the Bellies goaltender, who hangs onto that one and starts a breakout now for her team. Quick drop pass on their own side of center. Another one, and now they will get going downhill here. As it's Zola Ladone with a pass across the floor. That shot goes wide, grabbed by the Burrards. Loose ball, now rolling through to the middle of the floor. Ends up high in the air, picked up by Ridge Meadows. Still 15 seconds to work with on the shot clock. Just under 7 to play in the first period. There's a shot. Well wide. She grabs her own rebound, though, cutting through the middle. A bouncer saved by Galloway. And quickly now looking for a breakout target. She'll leave that for a defender in her own crease. But they didn't escape the crease in time. There's the 5-second count. And the turnover will mean possession and a fresh 30 for the Burrards. So they work it around the outside. High now to the righties. Try to come over top. Instead, they'll send it far side now. Back up top. High sidearm rip. That one goes wide. Almost out of play, but stays in. They'll say Galloway got a piece of it. So a fresh 30 now for the Burrards. Another outside rip blocked by a defender. That one certainly has to sting, but everybody putting their body on the line here, trying to fight for a gold medal and a provincial championship. Ridge Meadows a little overzealous there on that screen, says the official, and it will be possession New West. It's under 6 to play now in the first period. The Bellies get it over center into the offensive zone here. Pressure along the perimeter. There's a high hit, no call though. If I'm not mistaken, the only power play in this game so far coming in favor of Ridge Meadows. Good stick check there by the Burrards, just the shot clock about to expire. So the turnover will send the Burrards the other way. They look for a breakout target on the far side or in the near side of the floor. Now they get it over center. Still with 20 seconds remaining on this shot clock. Perimeter work, big windup, a rising subber goes wide. Still 10 seconds remaining. There's a last second bid towards the goal. I think they had a little more time than what they were aware of. Either way, breakout coming here for New West as Galloway walks near the center of the floor. Big collision there up near center. His body's flying here. Loose ball still rolling towards the Ridge Meadows side. Picked up by New West. They got a quick fast break chance here. Going in alone. Spin move. Dancing around the top. High hit. Swing pass far side. And ends up in the Ridge Meadows bench. As you can hear the instruction coming from the Salmon Bellies bench, requesting more shots from this New West team, but they'll have to wait for now as it is possession for Maple Ridge and a delayed call coming up against New West again. And now Ridge Meadows, for the second time this period, will head to the power play. Fusion Lacrosse offers camps and clinics for boys and girls of all ages and skill levels. They also run elite level travel teams and introductory school programs. See what it means to be part of the Fusion family. Visit FusionWestLacrosse.com to learn more. And here comes the Ridge Meadows power play. Again, working around the outside. Pass intended to go behind the net, picked off by a New West defender. As they send a stretch pass, good hands there, and a breakaway now from New West. Shorthanded going in alone, and they score! Kaylee Schumacher picks the top right corner, shorthanded, to tie this game at 1. Look at that transition from the Bellies as they tie this gold medal game with just under 3 to play now in the opening frame. Ridge Meadows will remain on the power play for just over a minute. And they'll look to answer back, but momentum in favor of New West now as they tie the game at 1 aside. Bodies collide in front of the New West bench. They come up with possession though and go the other way, still shorthanded for about 45 more seconds. As they work the ball down low. A high hit, no call there. More perimeter work from the Bellies. 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Skip pass down low to the far side corner. Back up top as 2 Ridge Meadows defender close in there. And possession now going the way of Ridge Meadows, still with the extra attacker for 15 more seconds and under 2 to play in the first period. Pass down low. 12 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Skip pass to the opposite side. One-timer put just wide as we're back to 5-on-5 action here now. Still 5 seconds to shoot. Another shot put wide. And Ridge Meadows just has to leave this one as they dump that one towards the goal as the shot clock expires. With about 1:20 remaining now in the first period, it's New West possession 5-on-5. They stretch the floor. That pass off the mark. And a loose ball battle ensues in the far side corner, eventually grabbed by Ridge Meadows. They'll push the pace now, looking to reclaim the 1-goal advantage that they had moments ago before a shorthanded goal from the Bellies. Pass through to the middle, defended well by New West. Ridge Meadows retains possession. Bouncer thrown towards the goal. Ridge grabs possession. Throws a shot on target, but they step through the crease, says the official, now with 35 seconds remaining in the first period. New West again stretches the floor, going in alone. Couple of fakes, and they just put it wide. No, it might have caught a piece of the post. But now 20 seconds to play. New West that close to grabbing their first lead of the game. Now they get another chance in tight, and a save there by Young, standing tall in the late stages of the first period. Ridge Meadows will try to escape this one, tied at 1, and that will do it for the first period from the U17A Division Final. The gold medal game between New West and Ridge Meadows heads towards the intermission, tied at 1 apiece. We'll be back in a moment's time after a word here from our sponsors. Welcome back inside the Mission Leisure Center, ladies and gentlemen, where we are live on BC Sports TV in the U17A Division Final in the Women's Provincial Championships. As Ridge Meadows faces off against the New Westminster Salmon Bellies. Ridge got the game's opening goal and hung on to that lead for much of the first period, until a late short-handed goal from New West tied this one. And that's how we got to the point that we are now 1-1 at the start of the second period. Now New West with the first possession of said period. And they get the first offensive set going here. McLeod tucks underneath of that, ends up on her wrong side, but she'll circle behind the cage. 5 to shoot here for New West. McLeod still with it, a shot around her defender, blocked before it got through. The Berards grab possession and a big hit there. A delayed call coming up against New West, and Ridge Meadows is going to go back to the power play, looking for a little more success than they had last time as they gave up a shorthanded goal, but now they'll look to reclaim the lead. Loading Lacrosse's pro stock shafts were designed by the pros and used by the pros. If you're looking to take your game to the next level, you should consider loading up. Check out loadinglacrosse.com today. Thank you very much, Loading Lacrosse. We pay some bills here on our broadcast. But it is the Berards going back to the power play advantage here as they work it around the outside, back up top to the point. Underhand feed to the righties, who have the ball here again. Sidearm rip goes wide into the corner. Up and into the netting, and it will be possession New West, shorthanded. Long stretch pass to a player off the bench. Another shorthanded chance, it looks like, coming up here for New West, but Ridge Meadows picks it off, and they'll go off to the races. A breakaway forming here for Ridge Meadows, going alone. It's Callie Cooper, takes the shot! Saved by Galloway. But she steps through the crease regardless, so that chance is nulled. And New West gets it, or goes looking to get it over center, and they do successfully now. Pressured by Ridge Meadows in front of the New West bench. So the Berards will grab it with just under a minute remaining on their power play. Long stretch pass to a player off their bench. Another quick chance opportunity. They bounce it. Trickles through and out the other side as Galloway turned back. A heads-up play by the young goaltender to keep that out and off the goal line. A flurry of chances here with the extra attacker for Ridge Meadows. Still 30 seconds remaining in their power play. Here's New West shorthanded. Cutting through, driving through. That one goes just wide. 5 seconds remaining on the shot clock here for New West. Good stick check from Ridge Meadows. That was Bronte Clark getting her stick in the lane to take away that chance, and Ridge Meadows slowly works their way over center with 7 seconds remaining in the power play. The New West player now standing in the penalty box, ready to get back out onto the floor. And we are back to 5-on-5. That bouncer handled well by Galloway. Immediately hits the New West player out of the penalty box, That's Maya Carr. Goes right back to work offensively here as she puts herself into a position cutting through the middle. Now here come the Bellies. Pass to Carr. Takes a high hit, no call there either. Bobbled pass, loose ball still up for grabs, eventually grabbed by New West, and they just dumped that one down into the Maple Ridge side of the floor. And now here come the Berards. Still 1-1, just about 4 minutes into the second period. A spin move from the outside, a sub shot and a goal! What a shot! The second of the game from Cadence Sirenen. As she spins around a defender and puts that post and in. How about it for number 12 in blue? What a shot from the outside. A nice individual effort there. She puts her defender into a blender and reclaims the 1-goal lead for her team. New West wins the face-off following the goal. They'll go in alone. Take that shot and a save there by Young. Loose ball ends up in the near side corner. Battle for it. New West comes up with possession. Swing pass far side in front of the New West bench. They collect. They'll slow things down with essentially a full 30 to work with here. 20 seconds remaining in said 30. Pass through the middle. Here's a chance for the Bellies. They take a shot. What a save there by Young. She drops down to one knee to take away that bouncer from the Bellies, who now apply some pressure on the forecheck against Ridge Meadows, but they break free of that and get over center. Low drive from the Burrard, still 9 seconds remaining on the shot clock. They send it down low to the corner. Now they come over top. Nice tuck move, but a big hit defended well by the Bellies. And that'll do it for this shot clock, as the Burrard's unable to get through a couple of double teams and throw it towards the cage. Instead, it's New West going the other way, trying to break free of another forecheck from the Burrards. A big hit again now, but it's going to be a delayed call against Ridge Meadows. New West going to get their first power play opportunity of this game as Galloway now gets onto the bench. Loose ball in front, grabbed by Ridge Meadows. It's getting chippy in this one, folks, but it will just be Ridge Meadows heading to the sin bin for now, and New West getting their first power play opportunity. The Women's Box Lacrosse Global Network is a nonprofit organization dedicated to promoting and supporting the growth of women's box lacrosse around the world and advocating for greater opportunities for girls and women to get into the game. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Women's Box Lacrosse Global Network. So they fake the shot from the outside, swing pass now to the far side. So their power play's motion goes to work. There's a shot, a bouncer save there by Younger. It might have been blocked before it actually got through. No reset on the clock, so just 8 seconds remaining as they fake the shot. Now wind and fire, and a save by Young. She got a target up the floor, out of the reach though, as Ashland Lady had hopes of going in on a shorthanded breakaway, much like New West did at the end of the first period. But that pass out of her reach, and here comes New West again. Near side feed is now they start off their power play motion. Wide fire and a save by Young as she sends that rebound to the far side boards. New West keeps possession, fresh 30. One-timer saved by Young, stepping across to her right. She's settled nicely into this game, and New West earns another fresh 30. There's another silver, and this time they cash in. Maddie McLeod winds, fires, and ties this game at 2. Just a ton of room for number 4 in red. She steps into one and puts it past Maddie Young. And much like the first period closed out, we find ourselves in the second period. Still 11:40 to play, but once again, all squared up at 2. New West wins the ensuing face-off, as they have so often here in this game. That's certainly a side of the floor where they have the advantage here, as they remain on the power play. It was a 4-minute back-checking call. So a huge opportunity here for the Bellies to try to claim their first lead of the game. They'll have to wait a little bit, though, as that pass ends up back on their side of center. There's 3 seconds remaining in the shot clock, so Galloway elects to just dump this one all the way down the floor. And Ridge Meadows will start off with it on their own side of center. Good stick check there from a New West defender. McLeod right back in her office from where she scored that goal just moments ago. Takes some room, fakes the shot. This time a Ridge Meadows defender gets in front of that one to take away that lane. She has it again, fakes the shot, comes around a screen, fakes it again. Now 8 seconds to shoot. Now she wants it. She'll fire that one and put it wide. Grabbed by Ridge Meadows. They head off to the races, still shorthanded for 30 more seconds. The Burrards pass through to the middle. That one in and out of the stick. Delilah Todd. Ridge Meadows maintains possession here. Still 10 seconds on the shot clock. So they keep it along the outside. 5 to shoot. They'll throw a bouncer deep into the corner. And that'll do it for the New West power play. So a successful start as they get 1 goal on the 4-minute power play. They step into another one, bouncing it low, but getting a stick there is Maddie Young again for her Burrards team. Keeping this one tied at 2 apiece. Ridge Meadows goes the other way. Now they'll backpedal away and swing it to the far side. Pass down low to the corner, now returned up top. So they go righty strong on this set. Spin move through to the middle. Another one back through. They take a shot and that one hit the post. Again, just inches away. As we've been saying all day so far, lacrosse is a game of inches. And the Burrards that close to reclaiming the 1-goal lead. Now they pass that one through the middle off the face mask of the intended target, and instead it's the Bellies going the other way with an odd player rush, cutting through, pass to the middle. They take a shot and a save by Young. Sliding to her left, getting a piece of that one. Fresh 30 though now for the Bellies. Driving through, shot wide. Grabbed by New West and a back-in call against Ridge Meadows. A heads-up play from the Bellies to cause that turnover. Now they'll drive through, tiptoeing the crease, a big hit in front, and another delayed call coming up against Ridge Meadows. New West will head back to the power play. What a chance here, as it's been all New West through this second period. And they'll try to extend their lead now on the power play. Today's broadcast is brought to you in partnership with the BC Lacrosse Association. So New West will start with the possession up top. They quickly work it down low to the crease near side. Now they'll send it back up top to the point. Far side feed to McLeod, fakes the shot, steps into a pass instead. They try to return it then to the far side, Pass up top, sidearm rip save by Young. Rebound beside the crease, cleaned up by a defender. Here's Ridge Meadows now behind their own net. They send a long bomb all the way up the floor, almost hit the target of Ashlyn Lady, one of the assistant captains for this Burrards team. She'll head back and play some short-handed defense here now for her team. As New West gets some fresh legs on the floor, 15 seconds remaining on the shot clock, 6:35 to play in the second period. Here's McLeod. Clearly always a threat to shoot. She switches hands here, 5 to shoot. They take a shot, she scores again! Maddie McLeod on the power play, just like she did a few minutes ago. That one from such a tough angle as she just steps into one and puts it far side, and New West has their first lead of the game. What a shot from Maddie McLeod. As I don't think you could ask Ridge Meadows to defend that one any better. Keeping the Salmon Bellies player to the outside, but she still found a way to thread the needle and put that post and in. Now here come the Bellies. We're back to 5-on-5 action. Pass up top, spin move. Defended well by Ridge Meadows. Loose ball now in front of the net. Now they grab possession as they'll push pace the other way. Claire Catherwood showing off her wheels, going alone on a partial breakaway. She takes a bouncer, and Galloway shut the door, but Catherwood stepped through the crease either way. An unnecessary save, but a big one nonetheless. As the breakout goes with ease for the Salmon Bellies, quickly over center, now into the offensive zone. Far side feed. Maddie McLeod looking for her hat trick goal. She passes it through to the middle. Return now to her. Big wind up, big shot, put wide. Grabs her own rebound off the sideboard, bounces it off the post. Can you tell she's feeling it? She wants it right back. New West has found the hot stick, and she has the ball right now. It's Maddie McLeod looking for a target through the middle. Rounds the corner, swing pass to the near side, now down low to the corner. Loose ball through the middle. Ridge Meadows looking for the loose ball. They can't grab it. Still 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock for New West. Heavy shot saved by Young, and she'll hang on to it. Get a clean loose ball for her team. With about 4:10 remaining here in the second period. Here come the Burrards. Down 3-2. They led for much of this game until New West's offense came alive here and now find themselves on top 3-2. Burrards, 5 seconds to shoot. A heavy one from outside, put wide. Loose ball in front of the net, grabbed by the Bellies. So there's the pressure from Ridge Meadows. They have two players up the floor. New West gets free of that pressure, though, as they try to run the pick and roll, and Ridge won't allow that one. Ball jarred free. Loose ball now heading towards the penalty boxes. As two players collide, we got an interference call. It'll be New West possession. What a period this has been for the Bellies. There are a couple of power play goals here to take the lead. There's a bouncer saved by Young. Now looking for a target on the breakout. She steps out of her crease, and Ridge Meadows will head up the floor. Comes Ryan Patterson for Ridge Meadows. Thought about driving through to the middle. She'll turn back now and find a target up top and head off for a change herself. 7 seconds to shoot. A sidearm rip saved by Galloway. Pass up the floor. There's the press from Ridge Meadows again. New West likes to throw it up the floor. They got a late player all the way down on a breakaway. Shot and a save there by Young. A right shoulder save by Maddie Young. Loose ball ends up on the far or the near sideboards, eventually through to the middle of the floor. New West eventually comes up with it here. Got a player far side. They find her now. East to West passing here from the Bellies. Eventually picked off now by Ridge Meadows, as they push pace going the other way with just over 2 minutes remaining in this second period of this gold medal game. The finals here in the U17A division. There's a shot and a save by Galloway. Forecheck here from Ridge Meadows and an interference call. As Callie Cooper sent flying head first into the board. She gets up under her own power. You'll love to see that. Don't love to see a dangerous hit like that, but glad to see she's okay and will stay and play here. Pass, shot, save, Galloway. Here comes New West. Lob pass up the floor. They now drive through the middle. Ridge Meadows trying to collapse through the middle. A save by Young. And now here come the Burrards over center. Fresh legs coming off the bench. Gets them an opportunity to drive through the middle. There's a save by Galloway, getting her right arm onto that one. And we now have a minute remaining, less than a minute remaining in the second period. Ridge Meadows still with possession here, trying to tie this game in the late stages. Perimeter work and a spin move there. Still kept to the outside, 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Great defense here from New West, keeping this Burrard's team to the outside, and they cause a turnover now going the other way with speed. Now they'll turn back as the pressure comes from Ridge Meadows. And eventually they get free of that. New West now into the offensive zone. 19 seconds remaining in this period. And a delayed call now coming up against Ridge Meadows again. 10 seconds to play as Galloway gets onto the bench. New West still with possession, 3 seconds to play. They throw it towards the target, and that will do it for the second period. New West will start off the third and final frame from this gold medal game on the power play, and Ridge Meadows will try to chip away here and get themselves back into the driver's seat. Don't go too far, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be back for third period action after a word from our sponsors. Welcome back inside the Mission Leisure Center, ladies and gentlemen, as both these New West and Burrard's fans are coming alive here, and why wouldn't they? One more period to go before the gold medals are handed out here in this U17A division women's provincial championship. It's New West versus Ridge Meadows. And the Salmon Bellies currently find themselves up by 1, 3-2 with 20 more minutes to go. And what an opportunity they have here is that last second penalty against the Burrards will send New West to the power play here to start off this period, and we are underway. Possession, New West. They look to stretch their lead. The 3-2 lead is their first of the game, their first lead of the game, and they'll try to stretch this 1-2 now as their power play works around the outside. Pass through the middle, connects, but in and out of the stick of the cutting player. 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Maddie McLeod with it now. 2 goals in that second period, looking for her hat-trick goal. That one goes wide. She has it again. There's another one on target, and Young shuts the door. Maddie Young hangs onto that one to get a possession for her team on their own side of center. Nice swim move in transition by the Burrards. But a back over call against Ridge Meadows will send them back to the defensive side of the floor, still with 1 more minute remaining in their penalty. Here comes the New West power play once again. Kept alongside the perimeter. Skip pass far side. Back up top now to the point. Skip pass again. Down low to the crease. That pass bobbled. 5 seconds remaining on the shot clock. There's a tuck move. Trying to go underneath. The kick save there by Young. And rebound ends up in a Burrard stick, and they're off to the races short-handed here. Now they'll slow things down. Talia Martinez sends it far side over to Ashlyn Lady. She'll elect to take this one behind the New West goal with 14 seconds remaining on the shot clock and 15 seconds remaining in their penalty. Lady works her way down through the middle. She takes a shot, blocked before it got through. A last-second shovel shot before the shot clock expires. That one goes wide into the far side corner, and it will be New West possession. And we are back to 5-on-5 lacrosse here in this gold medal game. Pass down low. Now they come over top. Swing pass far side. That shot goes wide. 12 seconds remaining on the shot clock. A floater from right in front. Stopped by Young. She rolls that one to a teammate as they push the pace over center here. 2.5 minutes into the third and final period in this gold medal game. There's a shot around the screen, and it goes! That's the second of the game. Excuse me, that might be the hat-trick goal. I'll have to confirm that in a moment here, but Candace Sirinen gets another one as she throws a blind shot around a defender on the cage. And Ridge Meadows ties this game at 3. Here comes New West now back into the offensive side of the floor. And confirmed that is the hat-trick goal for Cadence Sirinen. She has all 3 of the goals here for Ridge Meadows. And here they come again over center into the offensive zone here now. The Burrards send the ball far side down low. So you get a change, cutter through the middle. Couldn't get a handle on that one as that defended well by the Bellies. And all of a sudden, the importance of every next shift just grew more and more here We're 3.5 minutes into this third period with the Burrards having just tied this game at 3. Both these teams in search of a provincial championship. 10 seconds remaining now on the shot clock. Maddie McLeod from the wrong side of the floor throws it towards the goal, saved by Maddie Young. Now here come the Burrards. Cut through the middle. Again defended well by New West, so they won't give up any space in the center of the floor. But they do give up an interference call, and it will be possession Ridge Meadows from the far side corner. They like to go righty strong on this set. Another spin move, cutting through. Bouncer put just wide. And a delayed call now. A high sticking penalty coming up against New West. And now a chance for the Burrards to get some momentum back on their side. Are you looking to try the new Olympic version of lacrosse? BC Sixes has you covered. Think box lacrosse in the sun. Non-stop action, non-stop fun. Find their media on Instagram under BC Sixes and register at bc6s.com today. As the Burrards send the pass to the shooter position. A shot and a save there by Galloway. So there was room in the bottom right corner, but she stepped across to her left to take away that chance. Now here comes New West looking for their second shorthanded goal. They put that one wide. And here comes the Burrards now. Fast break opportunity. One defender to beat. They try to just muscle their way through. Stiff arm falling, and no, they'll say a crease violation against Ridge Meadows. As that power play opportunity for Callie Cooper. Somewhat of a breakaway. There's the 10-second count against New West. So another opportunity coming on the power play for the Burrards as they quickly get into the offensive zone. Pass down low onto the crease, deflected before it got through cleanly. Now they keep possession. Back up top to the point. Far side feed, shot. Bounced early off the end boards. 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock now. Pass down low to the far side corner. New West defended that so well, tying up the hands of the offensive player for the Burrards. And now here come the Bellies, shorthanded across center. Still shorthanded for 35 more seconds. Maddie McLeod finds some reinforcements behind her. Now Zola Ladone has it in the corner before sending it back up top to McLeod. Shot and a goal! Another shorthanded goal for New West from way downtown. This time it's Zola Ladone throwing one. Looked like just wanted to throw it towards the goal to get a reset as the shot clock was about to expire. But she finds the back of the net, and New West is back in front, 4-3 with 14:03 to play in the third period. Still shorthanded here for 20 more seconds. And what a chance now here for the Burrards. As they get possession off the face-off violation here, still on the power play for 10 more seconds. Working around the outside. Big wind-up, big shot saved by Galloway. Rebound collected by the Burrards. Back to 5-on-5 now. As the New West player gets back onto the floor. Shot from a sharp angle. Goes off the end boards. Possession still in favor of the Burrards. 15 seconds to shoot. A bouncer! And they tie it again! The Burrards answer right back just after the penalty expired. This time cutting around over top is Charlotte Granholm. Her first of the game ties this one at 4, and that's the first goal from the Burrards not scored by someone named Caden Saronin. Something to build off of here for Ridge Meadows. And now here come the Bellies after the ensuing face-off. Maddie McLeod into the offensive zone for the Bellies. Stutter step move, she'll send it far side. As they'll now try to cut through to the middle. Pass just off the mark, ends up in the near side corner, jarred free by the Berards. Try to find some space behind their own net and get some transition going over center. They do so successfully. And here comes Ridge Meadows. Pass through in a lone shot, and what a save by Galloway. Getting her right leg down low to take away that chance from Ridge Meadows. Who had visions of putting that one 5-hole, but an even better save by Margaret Galloway, shutting the door. Free hand call against New West. And we might get a delay of game call here. No, it's going to be a slashing call, I think, against Ridge Meadows. She can't believe it. But either way, the New West power play has been pretty lethal all game, and they're going to get a chance to reclaim the 1-goal lead here. Extreme Threads is your one-stop shop for customized team or company apparel, embroidery, screen printing, designs, and sublimated team uniforms. Now offering tents, banners, flags, decals, and signs, and so much more. Check them out online, extremethreads.ca. New West again works it around the perimeter. Now they start their motion on the far side, coming around the screen, sending it down low. Here's McLeod. Swing pass, far side, shot put well wide. Loose ball grab by the Bellies, shot on target, saved by Young. Fresh 30 now for the Bellies to work with. So McLeod takes it on the outside, pass through to the middle, deflected through. The deflection almost made its way on target. One official says New West possession, one official says Ridge Meadows possession, and they will award it in favor of the Berards. 12 minutes remaining in this gold medal game, all squared up at 4 apiece. Berard still shorthanded for 1:20 here. They're content with slowing things down, trying to kill as much clock as possible. From inside the Mission Leisure Center. Shorthanded opportunity and a delayed call coming up against New West. And they'll come off the power play. Great effort from the Berards to draw that call, and we will go to 4-on-4 action for just over a minute. So we'll see how both teams try to draw up their plays here now, as there's that much more room on the floor. And I got to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you watching on the broadcast here on BC Sports TV, if you can't be inside the Mission Leisure Center, you got to get here at some point. We still got one more game to go, but it is a full building here with one more provincial championship game to go. Of course, the Junior A ladies playing after this one. That game starting at 4:30, if I'm not mistaken. But we still got at least 11:15 remaining in this one. In the U17A Division Championship. That shot saved by Galloway. They got a chance in tight. A shot saved by Galloway as they put it just outside. And possession is retained here from Ridge Meadows. A heavy pick set there, and it will be an interference call against the Berards. Now New West will get a chance to go to the offensive side of the floor. Still 4-on-4. For another 20 seconds here as they get fresh legs onto the floor. Maddie McLeod, a sub shot, a rising one, saved by Young as she drops down low to take away that chance. And that one might have stung a little bit. Not sure if she's just fishing that out of her pad or if that hit her on the inside of her knee there. She shakes that one off, though. She gets a round of applause from the Ridge Meadows faithful. And now she will head to the bench, it looks like, to get some attention from the coaches. Maybe a water break. Maybe just a discussion with the coach. As I believe that one just caught her as she dropped down low, exposing the top of her knee. I believe that one just hit her in an area where there's no padding. But she shakes it off and makes her way back towards her crease now. Again, welcomed by a round of applause by parents and fans. And it will be Ridge Meadows possession, and now a Ridge Meadows power play as we go 5-on-4 in favor of the Burrards. Bounce shot put wide and cleanly into the New West bench. So nothing to show for that first offensive possession on the power play for Ridge Meadows. New West already 2 shorthanded goals in this game. Going to look for a third here, and what would be a goal that would reclaim the lead in their favor. Now halfway through this third and final period, just under 10 minutes to go in this provincial championship. 8 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Stutter step move there from New West. That shot goes off the face mask of Maddie Young. Another one she shakes off. And here come the Burrards. Still in the man advantage for 5 more seconds. As now we're back to 5-on-5 action. Burrards still with possession. Pass up top. They now send it to the far side. There's a shot put just wide. 8 seconds to shoot here as the Burrards retain possession. Kept to the perimeter again. Pass through to the middle, just out of the reach of the player down low on the crease. Reset came to the bellies, but Burrards caused a turnover. Now they have a fresh 30 to work with. Feed down low, on target. Galloway shuts the door and tries to start a breakout. Burrards picked that one off though, and a 2-on-1 now for Ridge Meadows. Down low into the crease, that one just too hot to handle for Charlotte Granholm as that one goes in and out of her stick, and instead New West goes the other way. So they quickly get it over center, still with 18 seconds remaining on the shot clock. That stretch pass through the middle, out of the reach of Addison Carr, who would have been in alone on Maddie Young, but instead now Ridge Meadows goes the other way as they wait for fresh legs to get onto the floor here with 2 players late now off the bench. 12 seconds of the shot clock. Bouncer from the outside goes off the face mask of Margaret Galloway. So her team collects possession from inside their crease and will have to break free of this Ridge Meadows forecheck. They stretch the floor and give it away as that one goes all the way down towards Maddie Young. She handles that one. You always have to be sharp with those double bouncers here. Beware of the double bounce, folks. Burrards quickly into the offensive zone, driving through to the middle. Swing pass far side. 10 seconds to work with here on the shot clock. Tuck move, now they'll spin back, coming over top, swing pass far side. Shot goes just wide. And New West grabs possession off the end boards. 7.5 to play here in the third period, still all squared up at 4 aside. New West here trying to reclaim the 1-goal lead. And Maddie McLeod unable to get her hands free. She has 2 goals in this game here, and she wants more. Steps into one, and a save there by Young. Shot from distance goes right into the midsection. 0-0 for the Burrards. Now here comes Ridge Meadows again. Just one lone lefty on this possession. So they work their way through the middle. A shot and a save there by Galloway. Rebound right in front of the net. Picked up by a New West defender. Stretch pass up the floor and a clean breakout for the Bellies. 6.5 to play in the third. Players streaking off the bench. They decide not to go over that pass. Now they'll send it far side. Spin move underneath. Shot and a save there by Young. Rebound in front of the benches. Grabbed by the Burrards. One defender to beat, she gets through, takes a shot off the crossbar! As Maya Jakovlevich that close to putting her team on top with 6 minutes to play here. Instead, now it's New West trying to push the pace over center. And what an effort from 15 in red. That's Avery Gert. Now a chance for the Bellies, and a great save there by Young, getting her left arm up. Both these goaltenders here this game putting on a show. Now it's the Burrards' chance to go in alone. One more defender to try to step around. Defended well by the Bellies as they force the Burrards to the outside. Pass through onto the crease. Backhanded shot thrown just wide. And there's that forecheck of the Burrards that caused a turnover. A bouncer saved by Galloway. She collects the loose ball. She's seen enough of that dangerous chance. And now here comes Maddie McLeod. She got a player up front that connected with the pass. Take a shot, a save by Young. Shot for shot, these teams are going. And an illegal substitution looks like going against Ridge Meadows, I believe. And yes, it will be Ridge Meadows heading off here for 2 or less. As another power play chance coming here for New West in a crucial point of the game. 4:50 to play in the third period, tied at 4 power play for the Bellies. Shot saved by Young as she drops down, not going to take any chances with that rebound. As this is one of those games that players dream about playing in. Provincial championship tied in the third period. Late power play. What a scenario here for these young ladies. Pass down low to the near side corner. McLeod sent it back up top. 15 seconds remaining on the shot clock. There's a screen, tuck move, trying to go underneath, spinning back, looking for McLeod. That pass deflected. Now just 5 seconds to shoot. Shot from the outside, blocked by a defender. That one's got to sting, but again, one of those bruises that's going to feel a little bit better if they can come out with a gold medal for it. Now Ridge Meadows trying to get through a triple team of the Bellies. They can't do so. And now here comes New West, still in the power play for 50 more seconds. McLeod fakes the shot, goes underneath, down low to the corner, swing pass far side, down low onto the crease, shot, and they score! New West 5-4 with 3:36 to play. The crowd comes alive here from the Mission Leisure Center. As I believe that was Brooklyn Severdrup putting in what might be the biggest goal of her career to this point. New West has the lead with just over 3.5 to play here in the third period. Unbelievable from both of these teams. And now Ridge Meadows has to try to find anything in their power to tie this game once again. They've already done so twice in this period. Can they do it at least one more time? Burrards from the outside. Fake shot. Now they try to step around to the far side. Again, a fake. A bouncer saved by Galloway. Rebound collected by Ridge Meadows. Fresh 30. 3 minutes to play now. Ridge down by 1. Pass it down low. One-timer saved by Galloway. As every save here grows with importance for both of these teams, but now it's New West going the other way. Odd player rush going in. A lone shot put just wide. Loose ball in front, cleaned up by the Bellies. Still 13 seconds remaining on this shot clock. They turn it over and Ridge Meadows will go the other way. High hit there and they give it up. Injured player on the floor takes away what would have been a potential breakaway for the Bellies. And I believe it will be New West possession here. We'll see how the officials draw it up. The injured Ridge Meadows player gets onto the bench now. And it will be Salmon Bellies possession with 2:25 now to play in the third period, still leading 5-4. Bellies, quick pass, down low. So they work it behind the net. Tuck move, driving down low. Pass onto the crease. Bobbled pass, cleaned up by the Burrards, and they'll call timeout now with 2:09 to play in the third period. And what a game we have here, ladies and gentlemen, from inside the Mission Leisure Center. It was a hot start for the Burrards way back in the first period, but New West refused to go away. Their offense came alive in the second period, thanks in no small part to the efforts of Maddie McLeod. But now the Bellies find themselves up 5-4 here. And the Burrards are going to start to get desperate. Got a great look there at the benches here on our broadcast on BC Sports TV. And we thank you all again for joining us as always. You can find us on our socials and keep up with everything we got going this summer long. At BC Sports TV on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, of course. And if you're enjoying this action, don't go too far from your screens, as we do have one more championship game coming up after this one, starting off at 4:30, barring overtime in this game, of course. But that junior game coming up after this one. Another free broadcast here from BC Sports TV, and we will continue to bring free lacrosse all day and all summer long. Here comes Ridge Meadows, though, trying to tie this game now. Under 2 to play in the third. Pass through to the middle. They got it through. And a back-in call against New West. A heads-up play from the Burrards to force the Salmon Bellies defender back into their own crease and grab another fresh 30 for these Burrards. Pass back up top, now down low, deflected by New West. Can they grab the loose ball as it bounces up near the blue line? Ridge Meadows comes up with it. So they still have 14 seconds on this shot clock to work with. Perimeter work here from the Burrards. They go 6-on-5. Maddie Young now streaking back towards her goal. Just 5 seconds to shoot. A bouncer put just wide. Now up in front of the New West bench, and the Burrards just have to stop this one from going too far. 1:19 now to play in the third period. New West still up by 1. Here's McLeod up near center. She has it once again. Skip past far side. Now New West goes to work. They're electing to play safe here, with McLeod waiting up near center. Don't want to give up any fast break chances to the Burrards, but here they come. And New West gets the ball free. An interference call, though, against the Salmon Bellies. 52 seconds to play. It will be possession Ridge Meadows trying to tie this game. Pass up top, Young back to the bench. Ridge Meadows going 6-on-5. They late play on the bench, and they score! Ridge Meadows ties the game at 5. It's Kaden Saronin getting her 4th goal of the game. The outside rip goes posted in. What a game here, ladies and gentlemen. From inside the Mission Leisure Center, this place is going bananas after that goal. 38 seconds to play. We're all squared up at 5. Unbelievable. What a game here, ladies and gentlemen. And now it's New West with their opportunity, trying to cut through the middle. So they have to turn back now and try to recover. Momentum in favor of Ridge, but possession in favor of New West. They work the ball around the outside, flip pass now to the far side. Sidearm rip, save, Young out of play. 7 seconds remaining, it's possession, New West. 5 seconds to go now. Gotta throw something on goal, it goes wide. Last second chance also goes wide, and ladies and gentlemen, we have overtime in the U17A division final. We're gonna step away for a moment here after another word from our sponsors. Welcome back inside the Rabid Mission Leisure Center, ladies and gentlemen, as we have overtime coming up just moments away here in this U17A division final. The women's provincials here as both teams back on the floor now. Both goaltenders making their way back towards the crease. And for those of you unaware of the overtime rules here, we do have a full 10-minute period, so no sudden death, at least not yet. If we are still tied after this overtime period, we will go to another 10-minute overtime where it will be sudden death. But for now, it's a full period of play. New West was roughly 30 seconds away from heading home with a gold medal if it wasn't for a last-second goal from Cadence Siernan, her 4th goal of the game. Unbelievable. She ties this one at 5. And we'll see if she has any juice left here, as both teams got to dig deep if they want this provincial championship. This is what it's all about, folks. Again, this is one of those games you just dream of playing in. Ridge with the first chance, put it just wide, though. 15 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Pass down low onto the crease. Shot saved by Galloway. Loose ball grabbed by Ridge. They can't put that one on target. Loose ball now in front of the New West net. Picked up by the Bellies. And now they'll go the other way over center with their first offensive set of the overtime period. Good luck picking MVPs in this game, ladies and gentlemen. So many candidates here, both goaltenders standing tall and having incredible games. There's a shot from the outside. New West collected by Young and eventually grabbed by a defender. Full press here, though, from the Bellies. They eat away 10 seconds of clock, and they pick off the pass as well. And now here comes New West. Pass through to the middle. Fresh 30 for them to work with as they get some fresh legs off the bench. Cutting through, and a save by Maddie Young, as she squeezes that one inside her leg pad and grabs a possession for her team. Just over a minute and a half into this first overtime period here. Ridge trying to cut through the middle. 15 seconds on the shot clock here. Bobbled pass momentarily, and now they try to cut through underneath, going down the alley. Defended well by the Bellies, who turned back behind their own net. Try to find some room. And I got to tell you, folks, I got New West fans on my left. I got Ridge Meadows fans on my right. I'm not sure which group is louder here. So I got both of them in my ears, and they are fired up. Pass through the middle. New West with a shot and a goal! The Salmon Bellies on top, 6-5. Let's take a look at that one here on the instant replay on BC Sports TV as a bouncer finds the back of the net. That's Avery Gert. Will that be a championship winning goal? Time will tell. But for now, the biggest goal of her young career. And New West on top, 6-5. Face-off won by the Bellies. They'll slow things down now. Just over 7 minutes to play in this first overtime period. So they grab possession and work it around the outside. Ridge, they tied the game 3 times in the third period. Can they do it again in this overtime frame? Shot stopped by Maddie Young. Loose ball grab here by the Berards. So they push pace, trying to get over center. There's a double team, though, by the Bellies. Backhanded flip pass near center. And Ridge unable to grab it, at least not yet. They eventually do in front of the penalty boxes, as Maya Jakovlevich grabs possession for her team. She'll send it far side. Now cutting through the middle, 5 seconds to shoot. Ridge on the outside looking in, shot on target, saved by Galloway. Possession New West. Long stretch pass all the way up the floor, just out of the reach of the intended target. Brooklyn severed her up. She had a goal back in the third period. She applies some pressure now herself as Ridge goes the other way, looking for the game-tying goal this time around. Here come the Burrards, slowly into the offensive zone here. 15 seconds on the shot clock. That shot deflected, goes wide. Loose ball grabbed by the Bellies. Severdrup grabs it herself, behind the net. Finds a breakout target up the floor, and they push pace now. Here's Maisie Bruce. She'll head off for a well-deserved change now. After getting the transition going here for New West, now a chance in tight. A shot save there by Young. Loose ball now in the far side corner, grabbed by the Bellies. Just over 5 to play now in the overtime frame. New West kept along the outside for now at least. Fake shot, near side feed. Big wind up, big shot, just wide. Another shot from the outside, saved by Young. Again dropping down low to take away that bid on target. And now here come the Burrards. That deflected pass. Eventually he gets through over center. Now a chance if they can cut through the middle. Just 8 seconds to work with here on the shot clock. Big wind-up shot, save Galloway. You can tell she wants that stretch pass. Now she sends it up the floor. There's a Burrard waiting for it. They eventually grab it with a player in front. Shot saved by Galloway. Stepping across to her right to take away that Burrard's chance. Now just over 4 minutes to play in the overtime period. Here comes New West. Stutter step move through the middle, another chance. Young shuts the door. What a save. Getting a big piece of that one with her right elbow. Now here come the Bellies. Still 23 seconds remaining on their shot clock. 3:40 to play here in the overtime period. There's a shot and another save by Young, staring down Maddie McLeod. Takes away what would have been her hat trick goal. Now here come the Burrards. 3.5 now to play in the fourth period. The overtime period. This provincial championship game. Late player off the bench, now working her way into the offensive zone. 8 seconds to work with on the shot clock. They tried the toe drag. New West defended that one well. 3 seconds to shoot. A bouncer saved by Galloway. What a game this is shaped up to be. And again, we thank everybody for joining us here on BC Sports TV. Ridge Meadows causes another turnover. They'll now try to cut through the middle. Double team coming, a triple team from New West. They still trying to muscle their way through. What an effort here from 18 in blue. That's Kylie Cooper. Still with possession now. 15 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Player streaking off the bench. Shot and another save by Galloway. As now Kylie Cooper finally getting back onto the Ridge Meadows bench. You can tell just exhausted, but here comes New West on a breakaway. Shot and a goal! New West grabs the 2-goal lead with 2:14 to play in the overtime period. They can taste gold as their bench and their fans come alive. Kaylee Schumacher goes in alone, putting it 5-hole on Maddie Young. And the lead is now 7-5 with 1:57 to play in overtime. Three seconds going to be added onto the clock here, so we'll have 2 minutes exactly remaining here. As Ridge Meadows is going to surely play desperate lacrosse here. Still with time to work with, but the clock more so their enemy than it is their friend. And New West on the opposite side of that, when they have the ball, will surely take every 30-second possession and try to eat as much clock as possible, as now we're 1:45 away from the conclusion of this game if it does stay this way. Here's Ridge. Big wind-up shot, goes just wide. Second chance opportunity, also bounces wide. No, they'll say Galloway got a piece of it. So a fresh 30 if Ridge can keep possession here. Battle for it on the far side. Board stick checked out of the hands of the Burrards player. Loose ball in front now, thrown towards the goal. But they'll get called on a crease violation, and Galloway takes it. Turning it over here, though. And what's the call here? An illegal substitution against Ridge Meadows. The coaching staff can't believe. No, they'll say against New West. So it'll be Ridge Meadows' possession. Their bench wasn't happy they got the whistle, as they had a chance to throw that towards a relatively empty net if they could collect the loose ball. But for now, at least, it'll be possession Ridge, 6-on-5 with Matty Young on the bench as they go to work, trying to get back within one here and eventually tie this game. Shot from the outside, saved by Galloway. Loose ball behind the net, but they'll step through the crease, and it'll be possession New West. Starting off from behind their own net, long stretch pass up the floor, grabbed by Matty McLeod. Trying to run out as much clock as possible here on her own side of center. Stretch pass up near center. Now they get into the offensive side of the floor. Still 13 seconds remaining on their shot clock. Kept to the perimeter right now for the Burrards as the pressure mounting here from this Ridge Meadows team. New West, 3 seconds to shoot. Shot goes wide. And shot clock expires. That'll stop the clock as well. 35 seconds to play. Ridge still down by 2. Here come the Burrards as they got to go to the cage early here. There's a subber around a screen. Loose ball in front. As the double team from New West cleans that one up. There's a subber from the captain. Saved by Galloway. Long pass, dumping it all the way down the floor. And again, New West can taste gold here. 10 seconds to play. Up by 2. Ridge ball. Pass down low. Double team from New West. 3, 2, 1. Long stretch pass. And New West are provincial champions. And they will take home the gold medal. What a game here from the U17A division as the Salmon Bellies storm their crease and celebrate with their goaltender, Margaret Galloway, as they come away victorious. And what a way to close out their season for the New Westminster Salmon Bellies. An overtime victory, an overtime provincial championship. Just unbelievable stuff from inside the Mission Leisure Center, ladies and gentlemen. And again, as we've said so many times on this broadcast, thank you so much to everybody for joining us for another game here on BC Sports TV. What a pleasure it was to bring you such an incredible game. And we still have one more to come after this one, as the junior ladies will look for a provincial championship as well. We're going to stick around here momentarily for the MVP ceremony. But the last game of the day will be at 4:30. I got to wonder if that time's going to be pushed back a little bit here as this one went to overtime. But it will be Ridge Meadows facing off against New West Semiahmoo to close out this provincial weekend. I think I said it before, to start off this overtime period. But again, good luck picking MVPs in this game, folks. There are so many candidates from both teams. So we'll stick around and wait to find out here who gets the coveted award here. Of course, before handing out the gold medals as well. And it will go to the goaltender for the Ridge Meadows Barrage, Maddie Young, a great candidate there. Has an incredible game from 00 in blue and red. And for the Salmon Bellies, it'll be Avery Gert, the championship winning goal, as she got the 6-5 goal in overtime, and what a goal it was. Thanks again to everybody for joining us here on BC Sports TV. Again, we're going to be back shortly for the Junior Girls Provincial Championship. So if you're a fan of lacrosse, stick around for that. On behalf of our entire crew, I've been Tino Farah, and we will see you shortly.
In March of 2021, US Boxla made history with the first ever all-female box tournament.
Hey guys, we can take it from here. Rewind that back. In March of 2021, us ladies made history alongside US Boxla when we played in the first ever all-female box tournament held in the US. And we think it's a really big deal.
This is an absolute dream of mine to be a part of this. Just to make history today, this is the first all-female box lacrosse tournament in the United States. We're changing the game, we're changing, honestly, level of play and the creativity that you're gonna see either at box or on the field.
It's no secret that boys have been playing box lacrosse as a way to up their field game for a while now. We just want you to know the same opportunities are available for us girls too.
Lacrosse is fast-paced, high-scoring, hitting, aggression, fun. We play, we get better every day. It's something to work towards. It makes you a better person. It makes us better leaders on and off the field. It gives us that opportunity to really find ourselves through the sport.
Unlike some other girls' sports, box lacrosse rules are the same for boys and girls. We wear the same gear, use the same stick, and get to experience the same level of contact.
One of the reasons I wanted to try box is because it's a lot more aggressive, and I like that. I like being able to hit and being more of a contact sport. That's definitely one of the major things that pulls girls to play box lacrosse is the contact.
I mean, I was a little nervous, but I was so excited. Well, after that first hit, I was like, oh, I can do this easy. It was so nice.
At first, I was nervous about getting hit, but my confidence grew over time, and now super stoked to keep getting on the field.
In all these girl sports, you can't be as aggressive as men's. I've never thought that was fair, because I think girls are just as aggressive as guys, and we can play just as hard as them. So I like that because you can do that in box.
It's so empowering for these girls, and to be young like that and to be able to have that sense of empowerment is huge. No matter who you are, what you look like, you put on those pads, you get out there and you can dig in, and it opens the doors to say, you know what, I can do that too.
There may be a stigma that girls don't want to hit or they don't want these deep pockets, but I think these girls, they really should be playing this game for their speed and for that contact and to build, honestly, ultimately, their confidence on and off the field.
The thought of, I got knocked down, but I can get back up again, it really is a confidence booster. It showed me that I can take a shove, and that made me more confident.
Yeah, I think it gives me confidence to be who I am and not change because other people want me to. Just to be confident in what I do and how good I can be, and makes me improve on my self-confidence and just on the game of lacrosse in itself.
Lacrosse has 100% helped me be more outgoing and stuff because I'm usually so shy, but now I'm whatever, it doesn't matter.
Before I started playing box, I was very self-conscious. But then when I started playing box, it was like an emotional switch and everything just clicked. My mental health went up, started becoming more happy. It's definitely a fun game. I love playing it, so 10 out of 10 recommend.
Okay, ladies, head over to usboxla.com to see the next time we can make some more history.